Hello my friends, my name is Sherwin Thomas and my Kickstarter project is called Pookie's Family Album. It is a children's book written about a little girl who is very creative and she wants to do something that's special for her family. Well, the history of this book actually comes from a movie that I wrote called Pookie and the Pest. And to give you the origination of all of this project, I was substitute teaching in Memphis, Tennessee in an elementary school called Lester Elementary School, which is in what's called the Binghamton neighborhood. I was on what's called a long-term assignment. And as I was there, I noticed how the young girls in my class kept gravitating to me all day, non-stop. And I talked to my wife constantly. I said, what is it with these young girls? And then I started thinking about something as I observed my young girls throughout the day and my young men. I realized that they didn't really have a male figure or a father figure in their life. And by me being their school teacher for that short term of time, I was able to fill that void in their life. So I got home one night and I just started thinking about some things. And I came up with this character. And then I thought also about how being an African American, that I grew up loving cartoons, but there weren't many African American cartoons that we were able to indulge in, especially on the female side. So that's kind of like the history of Pookie. Now, to give you a funny side of this, one Saturday morning I was sitting on my child's bunk bed and I saw a roach crawling on the wall. And I told my wife, I said, that roach is looking right at me. And she said, why don't you kill it? And I said, well, wait a minute. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I was kind of playing around and talking to the roach, and then I got an idea. I kind of put the idea of the roach being a friend of Pookie. Now, to some that may sound offensive, but when you have a creative mind and then you've been in a certain environment for most of your childhood life, where I'm from, roaches was kind of like an everyday affair. And I understand how people may feel, but sometimes in life, what seems bad isn't always bad. Well, to bring this to culmination, I came up with an animation film, which I have halfway written, called Pookie and the Pest. But since I did not have the money to do an animation film, over the years, I came up with the idea that I may just start this out as a book series. Therefore, you have Pookie's Family Album, which basically is a book about a young girl who writes poems about her family members. Poems that basically describe who they are and what they are about. And she puts this into a wonderful collage, which is in her own personal photo album. And from this here, I plan on doing a book series called Pookie's Family Adventures. Now, I know you probably wonder, well, you told us about Pookie, you told us where you got it from, well, let's see this Pookie. Okay, well, here we go. As you can see here, this is the album, the photo album book cover as I have it right now. This is called Pookie's Family Album. As you can see here, this is Pookie here, and this is the cover that she made for her family album. Presently, I'm excited about this Kickstarter project because I have been offered a publishing contract with a very credible and national publishing firm called Take Publishing Company. But I have to have a marketing agent and I have to have a full-time press agent, which that roughly will cost me around $5,000. So that's why I'm doing my Kickstarter project. I would definitely encourage you all, if you would like this type of project, to support me in this endeavor. And when you get a chance, look over my Kickstarter project page and you will see the wonderful rewards that you can receive at the various levels of donation to help me get this done. And I'd like to thank you for this opportunity to present you my Kickstarter project, and there are more things to come. God bless you, and I thank you.